I paid $6,000 to get access to Alex Hormozi's slide deck from his world record book launch, and this part of the bonus was only available if you purchase live. 1,600 slides. I went through all of them. I'm going to share with you 3 lessons that I'm using for all my future webinars. And whether you're going to run a webinar or you already have one, I think these 3 lessons are going to have a major impact to make your webinar just way more successful. I was kind of forced into buying this because all I do is webinars. I've been doing them for 11 years, done over 5,000, helped clients make tens of millions. So when he said he's going to give away the whole playbook on how he's running it behind the scenes, I'm like, man, I feel like I got a gun to my head. I got to buy this thing. So the first lesson I want to share with you is a very powerful idea. These are the 3 slides that explain it really well. Slide 5 to 7, slide 862. I'm going to explain them in more detail. But if you watch the 3rd live stream at the 7-hour mark, I'm going to link it down below. Sharon asks Alex, what is your advice to others that want to do a launch like this? And Alex said, you need a powerful reason why. Why should people attend the event? Why should they care? Why should they stop watching TikTok live and the live streams that are going on and what's going on in the news to attend your event and actually care about your service? And if you don't have a strong why, it doesn't matter how great the education in your event is, no one is going to pay attention. So what did Alex do to create this narrative and create a strong reason why? Number 1 is he broke the world record. So think about this. He wrote a book on how to make money from offers. Then he broke the world record by doing what he teaches in the book, live in front of people. So everyone's watching like, okay, clearly this works because he just broke the world record in front of me, teaching what he's doing from the book. So that's a very powerful narrative. I'm going to talk a little bit how you can create your own narrative as well, because you probably aren't at that level of advancement. I don't think anyone is that advanced. This is just like top 1% stuff. The second narrative that Hormozi created is this idea of get a book in the hands of every entrepreneur. Beautiful, right? Like it makes you want to cry, very kumbaya, but it's something that a lot of people can get behind because it's very mission oriented. It's very like contribution focused, and that's powerful, right? Everyone wants to make an impact. Everyone wants to help out, and he's giving you the opportunity. He's incentivizing you to give back. He's like, hey, donate 200 books, get all these amazing courses and help people. Like, how can you say no to an offer like that? To give you another example of the power of a narrative, when I worked at Enriched Academy, a financial education and coaching company, our narrative was nobody cares about your money more than you do. So if you don't learn how to take control over it, you're going to be taken advantage of. So learn how to manage your money. And that really helped get a lot of people inspired to take action and control their finances. Now, to make sure your next webinar or event is a success, just ask yourself this question. What is the bigger mission behind my offer that people can rally behind? And really take some time to try to figure that out. The stronger the answer, the better your event will be. The second lesson that I noticed going through this slide deck, you almost notice it immediately because this slide deck is 1,600 pages. It's insane, right? Almost breaks your computer when you open it up. But I want to share with you a few of the slides, and I want you to take a guess at what he's doing here. Look at this slide here and this. I want you to pay attention to the design of these slides. What is the one big thing you think he's doing? Look at this slide. There's 3 words on this slide. I'm going to share with you a fundamental principle to making great presentations. And this is the basics. This is like learning how to dribble a basketball. If you can't do this, you can't play basketball, you can't make presentations, and there's no hope, right? So the principle is 1 point per slide, not 5 points, not, oh, I need to explain it more. I need 3 or 4 more points. 1. The second you share 5 points, you've lost the attention of your audience. It's gone. You're talking on point number 1. They're reading point number 5, and they're not listening to what you're saying. They're completely lost. So it's such a simple rule. Please, for the love of everyone, go through your slide, go through every slide and just ask yourself, how many points am I trying to make with this slide? Right? If the answer is like, oh, like 2 or 3, great. You found 2 to 3 extra slides. Slides are free. Don't be stingy, right? For the sake of your audience, create a new slide, right? It'll make your message more impactful because your audience will be hearing what you're saying. There's always a lack of congruency when I listen to presentations, especially those big consulting ones. Like there's thousands of words on these slides. It's like they're trying to fit as many as possible, and Hormozi is doing the exact opposite, as few as possible. So huge takeaway there. Now the next takeaway will help you increase your sales. This is a big one. The slide we're going to look at is 1,380, and it's a quote from Jeff Bezos. Humans tend to overestimate risk and underestimate opportunity. So the positioning here is really important. This is after he shared the price, and this is where he's really trying to get you to take that next step and make an investment in yourself. Now, he actually took it a step further here. Look at this slide. He ends up sharing 10 decisions that helped change his life and how they're all related to taking a risk, which is what he's asking his audience to do by buying his product. So now your relationship with risk goes from being negative to positive, because a lot of people don't like risk. They're not immune to it, but it's a really important thing as an entrepreneur to take risk. And that's what he's doing. He's getting you to associate with risk as good, so that you could take that step and purchase his product. And so it's very, very advanced stuff. So if you want to build a similar framework for your next webinar, here are the steps that I would take. Use the quote from Jeff Bezos. I'm a big fan of playing a video as well. It makes it more real. Share 3 big risks that you personally took in your life and how they paid off. And finish it off by asking a trial close. A trial close is a yes or no question to get people one step closer to purchasing. So Alex uses a line, "Was this helpful to you?" You can use that. I think another great line is, "Are you starting to see the value in taking risk and betting on yourself?" So there you go. Overall, great event, great product. The AI tool is worth like double the investment. So if you're planning to run a webinar or want to improve the one that you have, feel free to reach out. Would love to help out.